Marv, what's a proper pre-trip? What do we start with?
Checking oil.
Okay.
Antifreeze.
And how do we do our pre-trips? How do we all do our pre-trips? Same way. So we check oil, and then what's the next step, George?
I start my truck.
Okay.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay, so we start our trucks, and then what's next after that, Brian?
You threw me off because I want to check my antifreeze before I started the truck.
Well,
Okay.
some of us have sight glasses, so
Yeah.
you can,
So then you check your tires pressure.
Okay. And how do we check our tires and our tire pressures?
With the tire gauge.
you check the lug nuts.
Okay. What do you wear on your hands when you're checking your lug nuts?
Gloves.
Okay. And we start with which wheel?
I start with my left front.
Left front.
Okay. And then what do we do after that?
Left back.
Okay. So we're through the wheels, and then where do we go from there?
Around the
Side
back,
warm
checking
up.
their lights, going on the, following right around the other side, checking lug nuts, tires, lights, reflectors, checking your your sweep and stuff, make sure hydraulics are working as you're going up that side of the truck.
Okay. And then next in the process? Anybody?
Brake check.
Brake check?
Make sure your air is up.
Make sure your air is up. Do the hold down. Then after that, what do we do?
Pump them down.
Pump them down. Perfect. Then after that, what do we do?
Air it up.
Okay.
Do a little tug test maybe before you leave.
Fire it up.
Okay.
Fire the truck up.
Dave, great point. But not maybe. What do we do?
Do a little tug test. Make sure you're holding, your parking brake's holding.
Okay. Excellent. And then the next step in the process?
Drive out the door.
Well, you should get your brakes once and make sure it doesn't go one way or the other.
Make sure your hydraulics are working.
Okay. All right, so why do we do our pre-trips uniformly?
So we all be out of here at the same time.
Okay, and what is the other purpose for a pre-trip, guys? What are we looking for in that pre-trip to make sure, especially on a nasty cold day in northern Minnesota?
Make sure your truck is prepared for the day.
Absolutely. Make sure truck and self is prepared for the day, and we're doing everything as safe as we possibly can. So during your pre-trip, what else? What's the other thing that we're looking for during our pre-trip to make sure we have proper what devices?
PPE. Your chains.
PPE and safety devices? Okay, very good. Thanks very much, guys. It's very important from a safety standpoint for our pre-trips and for your safety, and also to make sure that our equipment is properly running. So, thanks for going through that this morning. And I just have one more question, then we'll get going. If, say for example, Steve the tech goes out and starts your truck up, and you haven't left yet, and you're gonna go out on your route, what is the proper way to handle that? Do you just jump in that truck and go, Dave? What do you do?
Still check it over.
Still gotta go through your process.
Right, we still have to do our pre-trip, right?
Right.
Okay. I just want to make sure everybody's clear on that. You know, it's nice to have someone do you a favor and start your truck up, but
That's because you can't trust Steve.
we still.
Thanks, Marv.
He checked the oil before.
Steve's a pretty good cat, I'm finding out, but
Look like
still,
cats.
it's the procedure and it's the law, guys. We got to do a pre-trip on our own truck. If you're the driver, the operator of that truck or piece of equipment, you have to be the one that does the pre-trip
George
on it.
just asked you a good question.
But does Steve check the oil before he starts it?
I should be.
Steve is, yes, Steve is supposed to be doing that, okay? If he jumps in a truck and starts a truck, he's to do the same thing. And if he's gonna put that truck on the road, he's to do a pre-trip on that truck. If you are the driver or the operator of that truck or that piece of equipment, you are required to do a pre-trip. So, all right, thanks guys, let's roll.